like the Terizla in the XP lane with that penalty zone. Oh, wait a second. Chicken with the statement, pulling out the Uranus.
I mean, it was a point of contention during the playoffs when mielow picked up that Uranus, and everybody was kind of asking, what was the deal? Here, Fried Chicken picking it up here, maybe an answer to show him this is going to be how you use this hero out there.
Definitely a possibility. I will say this, that Fried Chicken's not going to be able to get pinned to a wall. He'll be able to get away from it with the consecration. He's not going to get affected by the duality. The final slash as well. Fried Chicken will be comfortable kind of dancing around all of the CC that BTK has brought. But again, there is a reason why Uranus has kind of fallen off the meta. Even in such a heavy CC meta, he still doesn't always seem to do the greatest. But let's jump into it. It's game number 4. GG up another one, 2-1 against BTK. Let's see if things can tie up again.
Yeah, we're just going to jump right into it. No time for talking. These teams are ready to go as we start off here in the jungle of both teams.
Yeah, mobazane pulling out that Akai. One of the recipes to beating Gaimin Gladiators earlier in the NACT spring season, but can they do it again? Some early pressure, though, in the mid lane.
Yeah, you see, actually, Mark Cutie taking a heap of damage there. The onslaught from Shark and Hoon proving a lot here. Cold World still trying his best to protect him.
Yeah, look at Chicken, though, harassing mobazane. He's actually trying to deny him the farm. Usually Shark's the one that does this.
Yeah, a little bit of trouble. That Fried Chicken might be caught, and then the tower gets put down. But Mark Cutie gets picked up as well.
It's a pretty decent trade right there for GG, man. They take out Mark Cutie, they take out the mid. It's gonna help him on rotations. It's gonna help him move around a bit faster. And now BTK has to recalculate their approach to this.
Yeah, Chicken, the playmaker, opening up the opportunity for a slight advantage. Now, we got to see more of how this Uranus kind of plays into this. Last time we saw it on the side of BTK, mielow was the one to kind of pick this up, and it really did not profit. But already seeing some potential over there from Fried Chicken on the opposing side, but it's still a little too early to tell.
I do think it is still kind of debatable because you want this Uranus to scale, and taking a death that early could become a problem pretty quickly. But look at him already up against this Arlot. Is that the answer?
Oh man, and he's not done yet. He's still trying to put on the damage onto mielow. Has a couple of dashes out there to answer away, and mobazane sneakily hiding in this bush, but gives himself away. Fried Chicken gonna create some distance here.
Yeah, but the thing that Gaimin Gladiators lacks is crowd control, right? They have the suppression, but I don't think that's enough CC to stop BTK in the objective fights. BTK putting on some pressure. Zane already pulling the aggro of this turtle, running on the Akai. The one-man army, he really doesn't need anybody there to get this turtle now, which opens up more opportunity on BTK's side.
It gives his team, just in completion, the ability to move around and look for positions on the fight instead of hovering around mobazane, because at any point, he uses the heavy spin.
Yeah, and now contesting for this turtle, mobazane and mielow, looking for an opportunity, still trying to maintain that vision. Turtle down to 50%, mobazane still in the back, Fried Chicken trying to create that wall. Mielow very close to the side here. Final slash comes out, Hoon gets caught in it, is popped back up by the black shoes. Best player in trouble, and does find a kill onto mobazane. Mark Cutie is down as well. That is 2 down for BTK, still continuing on the push. Cold World deciding against that engagement.
Some great execution from both sides, though. That final slash was huge.
Oh, mielow in trouble. What are you doing? Going in against the team. Another final slash out there. Best player finds the turtle. Mielow dashing around, but is not long for this world. Fried Chicken with the pickup.
He danced and danced until he dropped mielow. Able to kind of move him around there, show him the grooves, but wasn't able to get away. Able to maybe open up the rest of the map, buy some space for his team. But let's take a look at this, because honestly, he gets caught by the judgment. He still dashes through. For a second, I thought he was going to steal the turtle. He knows there's no escape. He comes back, but finally goes down.
I think it was worth it, right? I mean, if he would have took that turtle, that would have been huge for his team, but falling a little short with that final slash. But a good play from mielow. Both XP laners showing out today.
Yeah, and right now, I mean, I want to say BTK, when it comes to this objective right now, they're starting to fall a little bit behind the aggression from Gaimin Gladiators. They're just trying to choke it out of BTK to remove any type of resting that they have in this jungle.
Yeah, but Marcuti on the lead, already finding 2 deaths so far. And with Hoon, you saw Hoon using a lot of those diversions to take turrets very early, not wasting any seconds. But I feel like we're seeing Marcuti try and use these diversions for the team fights.
Most definitely now. Taking a look. White Chicken, cutting the lane like we saw from mielow last time, and he is just doing his job. This is what he should be doing as Uranus. It's even okay if he dies as long as he's consistently harassing, as long as he's consistently controlling this whole side of the map like he is, but divergent play?
Yeah, but it is on their
Now
side,
they're
so I mean,
trapped.
just trying to get a little bit more room to kind of close the distance on this bottom lane.
Yeah, and this is what we're talking about, right? Where does the diversion kind of play into this? Marcuti, a little behind the power curve compared to Hoon, who had a little bit more of a stronger force in the early presence, but it's still a little early in the game, so we'll see. GG up 4-1 so far, though. 2,000 gold lead against BTK.
Honestly, we haven't seen a lot of divergence from Marcuti. I honestly feel like he should be using... Ooh, White Chicken.
Yeah, in a little bit of trouble. Still
Yeah, they
has
get away.
that consecration left still, and no worse for rare. mielow even tries to put some damage on there. White Chicken is not afraid. Still swooping in and out to kind of keep those stacks up for himself, to keep that regen up.
Yeah, GG trying to take the second turtle. I mean, mobazane's running on the Akai, but he has not found the opportunity for the objectives. Looks like they may be able to get this one.
Yeah, and right now, just a White Chicken doing such a great job of keeping that zone, keeping those opportunities, but down at the bottom, Zia almost gets caught. Shark in trouble. They close the distance. Basic scoops up the kill.
So a kill in the basics pocket is big. He's 1-0-0. Taking a look at Zia right now. Hasn't put any kills on the board, but also hasn't taken any deaths. So still gold laners not too far apart overall, but with basic taking 0 deaths, he still can be kind of, you know, that egg in the basket for BTK right now.
But mobazane on the Akai definitely has the heavy spin, and now the play.
Zia sees it in there. A heavy spin pins him against the wall. Hoon powerless to help them, and that's going to be a tower down for BTK. Oh, they aren't able to get it. GG come in, save the day. Just the littlest bit of health left on that tower.
And this is what we're talking about with GG. When it comes to a matter of seconds, they're able to get there. That's like 5% HP. Over there for the tier 1 turret, still able to hold on to it, not trying to give BTK any advantage so far. 4-3 on the scoreboard.
Ooh, now we're gonna come in through the mid. We got a big pop up there. mielow catches a Brazer's Wrath. Best player with the taunt. mielow in a little bit of trouble. Shark finds the divine judgment. mielow trying to dash away. Zia cleans up, finds the kill, but might be in trouble for White Chicken. Zaman Force laid down. Best player finds the taunt. Turn around onto BTK. mobazane with the heavy spin. Shark gets caught, and Basic finds the kill. Another White Chicken in trouble there. Might be taken out, but they are going to disengage.
Shots for shots still. GG holding the lead, but never escaping with it. Not this game. BTK hanging on.
Both sides still holding on to the mid lane, though. They're trying to find that early advantage to be able to take it down, but still falling a little short. On the bot side, though, that tier 1 turret is hanging on by a hair. Need to be a little careful. You are looking at BTK starting to slowly be a little bit more aggressive with Marcuti, with the concealed plays, with mobazane trying to wrap around with the heavy spins. And I think this is where they can start to profit, especially with GG not having that much crowd control to use against them.
All right, so last turtle on the field. GG's taking the last 2. Here comes a divergent play. BTK just kind of using it to gain position, but I do think this turtle is huge for BTK.
White Chicken catches himself a final slash, but BTK not able to make a concealed play in the mid lane. They do find a kill onto Marcuti. That's going to be huge, and they do find themselves the mid tower. mobazane finds the turtle, and now GG unable to make them pay for it. mielow finds another final slash, getting caught up by the team. mobazane on the side. Zaman Force laid on the ground. Damage is out, and down goes mielow. Rest of BTK trying to get themselves again, trying to disengage. Zia finds a kill onto 2 members of BTK, and now giving chase is GG.
Yeah, they lost the turtle, but overall won the trade. Gaimin Gladiator still ahead of the Bloodthirsty Kings, finding Marcuti out of position, taking the tier 1 turret in the mid lane, losing the turtle to mobazane.
Not only are they ahead, but they're starting to escape with the lead now. This could be the game that gives them that 2-game lead. Taking a look at this replay, take us through it, Weezy.
That's right, both teams fighting it out back and fourth. The 50-50 that we love to see, but this one flipped to the side of Gaimin Gladiators to be able to push through. Lost the objective, but overall able to win the trade.
Yeah, they're starting to etch out ahead by about 4K gold. You can see, and that last fight, mielow comes in with a final slash after the fact. I have to wonder if like the team of BTK was actually ready for that engagement, because it started the engagement that pretty much ended it all. Big heavy spin onto best player Gaimin Force, laid down on the ground. Mielow picks up the kill, and they're going to walk away with that in their pocket.
So that's actually their second pickoff now since the last big fight. We missed it, but they were able to catch Shark as well during the replay. Now they catch best player. So BTK finding a little bit of ground. I want to see more from Marcuti on this Lu Yi, though, because he's been having probably the roughest game that we've seen in the past 4 series.
And I think this is the reason why Gaimin Gladiators allowed Lu Yi to walk inside of their hands. They knew it wasn't something he was too comfortable on. They were willing to take that risk. But something also interesting to point out is the gold laners, Basic and Zia. Both of them with 3 kills so far, been dominating for their teams. But one side has to take control, and so far that's been GG. 3,000 gold lead, 3 turrets, 2 up against BTK and 1 turtle.
Yeah, and we're looking at the beginnings of an objective fight here as they smell the Lord. And big pop up there, lands best player. Heavy spin, might be in trouble here on that Fredrin. Basic finds the kill in the back. Hoon finds a kill onto Marcuti. There's no retreat for Gaimin Gladiators. They're forced to take this fight. Now looking for the damage onto mielow, who's dashing around the board. They're not able to find it there. Lord has been reset.
Okay, but they get the reset. He still is pretty low, but right now, without a retry, BTK can have the advantage. They just got to get these health bars back up.
Yeah, and unfortunately, Shark kind of staying in there. It's down to 10%. They might not be able to get. Basic picks up the Lord, and now GG in tow, looking for an opportunity here, looking to make BTK pay for that Lord.
All right, I got to say it. The retro god, there he is. Basic, able to take the objective over mobazane, who did have the retribution, but nonetheless still goes to the same side. BTK able to win the trade.
mobazane, hold my retry. I got this. So there, Basic, able to pull it off. Taking a look at the replay, even for a second, man, GG with their gold. We know that they can force these fights, but BTK has done a great job at disengaging, has done a great job at fighting these battles at a deficit.
Yeah, but overall, I mean, last game was at that 19-minute mark, right? It went further than the others, and so far, it's looking like we may have the same thing. Could still play called out, though, from BTK, looking like a possible play on the GG on the top side, but no, they're going to disengage. They're going to be a little bit more calmer here. They're trying to kind of tip the toes in their favor. BTK able to take the tier 1 in the mid lane. GG, now pushed on the defensive.
Yeah, and unfortunately, with that concealed play, they are able to find a good position, and Gaimin Gladiators just seconds behind being able to protect that tower.
Yeah, Wind of Nature picked up over there from Zia for Gaimin Gladiators to negate that physical damage. Has a Wind Talker, has it in this battle. Malefic Roar as well. But he is leading 400 gold above the marksman for BTK. Basic, slightly behind, but I would say both of them doing an excellent job so far.
Ooh, good escape there. Very smooth. Finally, we're seeing that diversion come from Marcuti a bit.
And I want to say Marcuti, a little bit more grounded with his approach to this diversions, using it to kind of close the distance, to get his team somewhere faster, rather than like those really oppressive backline diversions onto Gaimin Gladiators. And that just might be a play style for both of them.
Yeah, but this is where we're possibly going to see Fried Chicken start to profit, right? The later this game goes, the more heals he's going to get when he's taking these fights. Diversion play, though, to the top side, may be able to catch them off guard.
Dang, and they are able to catch best player. Pop-up lands onto him, and mielow finds the kill. GG in a bad way right now as they split them up. In trouble, Marcuti finding the kill there. Shark using the flicker, but he is not long. He has the whole of BTK chasing him down into this tower. And Shark, I mean, I think we already know what's happening there.
The caster curse stands strong. The moment in private says it, they come out behind him with the divergent.
Yeah, and Fried Chicken gets cleaned up here as well. It is just Hoon on a Gaimin Gladiators right now with 10-second death timers.
Yeah, they should be able to push up the map. Not going to be able to close it out, but still able to hold that advantage up against GG, closing the distance for game number 4. The 50-50 in full effect. Both sides, 39,000 gold, complete even, 4 turrets as well.
Yeah, I mean, so far with that, now the fact that they have a small gold lead here, Do we think they have a big advantage in late game? Do we think they have an advantage comp versus comp?
Well, mielow actually came in there, a heap of damage done onto Hoon, who has to use those black shoes. Marcuity gets hit by a divine judgment. Hoon finds the kill there as well, but they are going to have to disengage.
Yeah, they're going to go ahead and take down Marcuity, but overall lose the neutral objective. BTK focusing on that Lord the entire time, using Marcuity as a distraction to be able to possibly inch their way even more up this map.
Which the fact that they were behind 2 minutes ago makes it feel worth it. Normally I would say, you know, in this position, losing Marcuity, who's been huge in all of their team fights, has been, like, even though he didn't play a big role in the beginning, once he started playing a role, it was important. I'm still trying to decide whether they broke even, whether they took the lead. As long as they can take some towers here, they definitely get the win there.
Yeah, now they're going to work on sinking these lanes. Luminous Lord on the bot side, working his way to the base crystal. Gaimin Gladiators on the defense. BTK trying to take game number 4 to even out this series. They're pushed through the tier 2 on the top side and now may be able to open up the doors to GG.
Yeah, rushing through the mid is the whole of BTK, while at the bottom, Gaimin Gladiators, Fly Chicken doing his best to deal with this Luminous Lord. I think they noticed it. They're looking for a diversion, and they do come in. Fly Chicken sees it coming from a mile away. It's going to create that distance.
I don't know about you, but I'm not chasing a Uranus. I'm just going to let that go. The mobility is insane, and they realize that. They're going to focus on the push.
Yeah, now down to half health for this high ground. Fly Chicken comes in looking for an opportunity. BTK wisely creating that distance from the high grounds, and no worse for wear.
They do a much better job this time, too, than what we've seen from BTK in the past of overextending. A lot of times we would have saw them hang out in that bottom tower, just do everything they could to take that bottom tower, but this time they back it off.
Ooh, mielow comes in there, best player. Gonna go ahead and handle that front line. mobazane standing there very close. Ooh, the diversion up on top, looking for the flank. Oh, just narrowly. Oh, they do have it on the best player. They find the CC. Zaman forces down, best player in trouble. Heavy spin onto him. Basic finds the kill. The rest of Gaimin Gladiators coming in. Immortality activated on the Cold World and not able to make or reply to BTK.
One member down for the side of GG, and BTK on the push, trying to get the finish.
A flicker final slash comes out there. It's going to be enough to get this middle high ground. Fly Chicken gets taken down by Basic. A flicker into a pop-up. Down goes Cold World. That is 1 down for BTK. Shark doing his best to clear out. Hoon finds a kill onto Marcuity. Final slash, able to take down Hoon. It is 2v2 right now, but BTK lives to fight another day, is going to back up.
Basic versus Zia, man, both of them have been showing up, but Basic has come online this game. He's 5-1-5. Zia sitting at 5-2-4, but mobazane as well. I mean, I feel like BTK really catching their stride in the late game here.
All right, next Lord on the board. Best player gonna pull the aggro. mobazane in position for a possible heavy spin and a retribution. We talked about the Akai and what of an impact it has to the team, and this is his moment to show the world. Basic beside him for a possible counterplay. Will they be able to get it, though? The numbers not in their favor. Cold World wrapping around. Conceal play.
Yeah, we do have a diversion coming out. mielow and Marcuity on the side. Conceal play is out. Right now, best player looking for an opportunity. Down. Shark has the immortality. Cold World finds the Lord. Marcuity finds a kill onto Shark. Fly Chicken able to take down Marcuity, and Cold World finds the best player. That is 3 players down for GG.
I've been wanting it from him, but Basic finally put his boots on. He finally strapped up. He's 7-1-7, and he's finally outputting the damage.
Yeah, now they're on the core. Hoon activates his black shoes. Damage onto the core. 10% left. BTTK tie things up.
Tied things up. The 50-50 is back in effect. Flipping the coin every single game. BTK, game number 4.
2-2. Here we go. It's looking familiar. Private, it's looking familiar.